All right, we got Rich Voss outside the studio.
Oh, my
And we got some
goodness.
Jocktober to do after the break.
Oh, yeah.
I miss Voss.
Psyched.
Yeah, he hasn't been on in a while.
No, I'm just doing a segment called Things No One's Ever Said.
Okay, can I play? I love his hat.
Oh, where is it? Oh, his hat is not. It's to prevent stupidity leaks.
I love that. It's like one of those hats they wear in that Newsies show. You ever seen Newsies?
No, but it's a
Newsies hat.
Yeah, Newsies.
Get your papers.
Although with him it would be Snoozies.
Juicies.
Juicies. Extra. Teeth in my mouth.
Yeah, extra. We're mocking your hat. Yeah. We don't like your hat.
He's been wearing that hat forever,
Yeah.
or
Saying that you
some
look
form
old.
of it.
We don't like it. We don't like your hat.
Yeah.
Do you like my
Forgot the
Breaking
huh
Bad
part.
jacket?
Is that I don't know.
got a
Breaking Bad.
Heisenberg
It's
jacket
a
on.
Heisenberg jacket.
Yeah, why do you have a Breaking Bad jacket?
Blue.
Why do you have a horrible Gap shirt? It's a coat. You fucking
I
idiot.
don't-
Why do I have it? To keep me warm.
that
I
was
don't
just
know.
stupid.
Why do you wear underwear? To stop piss from going on your pants.
So we're going to do this today? All right.
No.
We'll have fun. Trust me, I have no problem doing this. Let's go.
I'm not doing anything.
You have a stupid Breaking Bad jacket on. Why do you have
Because
it?
a company sent it to me for free.
All right, there's the answer.
But it's not a dumb. You're making like why do
It's
I have?
kind of a dumb jacket. It looks stupid, but
Okay, let's take
you're
a vote.
But you're proud that you
I
got
would say
it.
it's not that the jacket's dumb. It's just what's between the hat and the jacket that's dumb.
That's what you would say as you clean up your coffee.
Yes, I made a mistake and I'm fixing
Yeah,
it.
so did your parents when they dropped that load in each other.
Oh, fuck each other.
I understood what you meant when you said my parents.
Yeah.
You didn't have to explain
What
how
is
it happened.
what's with the lining?
Yeah, why do you have that?
I'm not a tailor.
Oh, it looks like a blue.
Why do they give that
Well,
to
I'm
you?
asking you
The
to
blue.
snitch.
the
The
meth.
yeah, the mess.
It's a good jacket for a guy in recovery to wear.
And it's got yeah.
But why do you have it?
The
Like, why do
company
they
had
send it to you?
Because they heard us talking about Breaking Bad on our podcast.
We talk about
We've
Breaking
interviewed
Bad.
every one of those guys.
We interviewed half of them.
We've interviewed the whole cast.
But we
All of
get
them.
we get a lot of listeners, so it's just
Jesus.
Wow,
no.
that hurt.
We were doing the auto benefit, and some guy was wearing this. I said, "Oh, I'd like one of those." And I go, of course, I said, I'll plug it on our podcast in O&A, but I forgot who the company was now to plug it here. But we plugged it on our podcast. And he sent me a couple jackets. He sent me two.
the guy.
I bet it has nothing to do with the actual show. Like some guy probably decided
It's
he's
a
just
fake
going to pump
Heisenberg
out some
logo.
fucking.
Yeah, but I don't think
It's
he
some
could do that.
illegal merch, I'm thinking.
It's
I think
bootleg.
it's illegal. I think it's
Yeah,
illegal.
You're wearing
bootleg
bootleg.
jacket.
You're-
First of all, you don't
you're
talk
wearing
to me like I'm fucking DeRosa, okay? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, you fucking 1 hour free radio douchebag.
Oh,
Okay?
shit.
I'm not DeRosa, okay? I have a lot of shit going on, all right? I have posture and I have self-esteem. So you talk to me with respect. These
Can you
clowns
say
can
posture again?
posture.
Oh, there you go.
These clowns can semi-talk to me with disrespect.
Semi?
With your horrible
Damn
new
it.
haircut, okay?
My hair, I haven't got a haircut in 5 years.
Well, then it's a mess. Okay, it's really you're so hard.
Are
to
you
look
wearing
at.
illegal merch?
I think that is.
Do you think? I don't think it could be.
What does
'cause he
the
has a-
tag say inside? It says Heisenberg. Is there like a production company thing there or something on there?
Yeah, it's ICM.
You know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Looking good, Rich. All right.
Oh God, he's got a
You and Geraldo should hang out together.
Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Jesus, he's showing us his abs.
Jesus.
He lifted his whole shirt up above his nipples.
He
Boss has
did.
good abs.
208 to 230, the Heisenberg limited edition.
What are you doing with this lotto thing, gambler?
Competitive.
What are you doing with that?
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to leave my wife.
Oh,
Good luck to you.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Gambling again.
He's got a
Rich,
he's
that's
got a-
kinda
Couple lottery
gambling.
tickets here and
That's,
there.
yeah, really? I had a couple drinks once in a while. I smoked a couple cigarettes.
Oh, man.
You got caught by taking your jacket off.
Oh, you.
You
What are
are.
you doing?
That's how Greg got caught with those cigarettes.
Right. That's
on the
right.
Brady Bunch episode. And it turns out that they weren't his cigarettes. But I think that's your bet slip
No,
right
it's
there.
not. It's for my wife.
You
She told me
can't
when I
bet
go
for
into
your
New York.
wife.
You're playing the
You're
numbers.
playing.
Do you know I know a
That
comic?
leads to craps eventually.
Oh, man.
And that was your downfall.
I was in what casino over the weekend? Oh, Revel last week, and I didn't play craps longer than an hour. No, I don't. I was
Roll and boom.
When I was at MGM Graham for a week, I didn't play at all.
Are you? But that means you've been playing somewhere because you're telling us the times you didn't play.
Yeah,
I'm reading between the lines here. Are you dabbling a little bit?
Yes,
No,
yes,
no.
yes,
I
yes.
haven't
right?
bet on sports.
Jimmy knows.
Doesn't matter. I haven't drank whiskey. I haven't drank wine. It's not like food or sex. You can be abstinent from gambling. You were doing great. What are you doing?
You're dabbling a little bit.
And I'm still doing great.
But you know that
I don't
you know
bet
that.
on sports.
You up or down?
I know the difference.
But
I
you
know.
know.
Oh my
I
God,
know.
you're dabbling. What are you doing? Don't do this for
You up?
real.
You're justifying
You up,
it.
Rich?
You know.
You up?
Huh? Look how
yeah.
wide awake I am. I'm
No,
great.
I mean,
oh, in
you're
gambling?
betting, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm up. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing
No,
good.
no.
How long you been doing that? How long you been doing?
This is a real moment. Jimmy's not happy.
No, I'm
I'm
worried
not-
about it. I don't want to see
Of
Rich do
course,
that shit. He's
gambling was your downfall. You lost everything,
Boss is doing really good with that.
right?
I don't bet on sport. I don't gamble. I really.
How
every
how
now-
long have you been dabbling?
You're
Gambling?
dabbling.
Yeah, don't just. How long? Come on, you know the difference.
I don't know, a couple months or a year or two.
Really?
Oh,
No, just a little
Couple
bit of
year or
this.
two, all right.
No, I don't gamble in casinos. Like let me give you an example.
all right.
I know I'm wrong. I know the difference between.
You're justifying
I know
it. Okay.
I'm justifying.
All right.
But I'll give you an
Jimmy
example.
knows this game.
No,
You're not
so
going to
do
get.
I.
You're not going to get this past
Okay,
them.
then don't
I'm
do
not
it to me.
kidding myself. I know the deal.
Are you dabbling and how much?
I was at the MGM for a week.
Right.
Monday night I was there, right? I played craps. I won $400 and I quit for the week and I used that for my golf money.
Wow.
So you know what I mean? So I know I'm playing on the tracks, okay? I haven't bet on sports in 8 years at all. That's why I don't even watch it. I don't care because if you don't have money on it, why watch it?
That's what Jimmy's saying, like whiskey, wine,
No, I
beer.
know. I'm not kidding. I know
Doesn't
the whole
matter.
addiction thing. I know I'm wrong, and I know either I stop or I end up being a fucking mess.
But you're dabbling, and just listening to you explain it and talk about it, you're saying it in a way that I say things when I'm protecting them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Like, I know how it's not like you're lying, but you're saying things like, well, I'm only like, and I please. You don't think I've convinced myself that I'm fucking the reason I get hookers is because it's so much cheaper than knocking somebody up, which is, I mean, technically I'm right. I
Yes.
know that. I know that. I've probably saved money over the long run instead of
sure.
impregnating 2 or 3 people.
You know,
However,
that's good.
I know I'm justifying it.
I want to give you a compliment, but the fact that you lost weight, you now have a chin. That
Thank
you
you.
lost all the other crap around you.
Thank you.
That you have a profile now.
Yes, I do.
And I like that.
Although my most recent photo, I've been obsessing how my neck doesn't look good.
What?
Just your neck?
Yeah.
No.
Were they feeding you worms in your picture?
No, I was a picture that I took recently, and
I like to lie. I'm just like,
I
Was
just
someone throwing bread at you?
yeah, it was you because you thought I was a casino. Get it? Throwing
shit,
bread.
bread.
That's a '70s comeback.
Yes, of course.
See, look at my neck in this picture, man. It's weird. It's like it's just because I'm at a really weird angle.
Just not. No.
Someone should fix it with a knife.
You're standing next to the undead. You look fucking beautiful.
My neck looks weird.
He wanted to show me they had a picture with Paul McCartney.
Everyone knows it.
Of
Actually, my
course.
neck is bizarre.
Oh, that's what
I look retarded.
You had Paul McCartney in studio?
Oh,
No, we're not a
boy.
show that gets
in.
in.
Boy,
Huh?
we
We're
could,
not a
rub
show
it
that
in.
we're not a
we
McCartney
couldn't
show.
possibly.
we didn't get him.
Then how the fuck do you get a picture with
He
him?
was outside.
He's Jimmy Norton.
Yeah.
He was walking around the joint.
If he's within
Did
a
he know who
fucking
you were?
blast radius of a
Yeah.
hydrogen bomb of this building, he'll get a picture.
You knew who you were?
Yeah, the guy getting a picture
I
with
liked
him.
the line.
yeah,
I
exactly.
liked it. That was
Yeah.
funny.
I haven't been here in months. It's kind of refreshing.
Since you started dabbling.
Yeah,
It-
but that's
it's been
exactly
Oh,
it.
since
man.
I've been here.
He knew he'd have to confess. Rich knew that if he comes here, it's going to come out because he's too honest to not say it.
I am a quite honest person.
Yeah,
That's what
you
Bonnie
are.
says. I'm too
How's
honest.
she
You're
feel
not a
about
liar.
you dabbling? This is a real thing, Richie.
Yeah,
No, I don't gamble.
it's gambling.
No, it's just a social thing now. I was an addict.
You are an addict.
Attic.
Addict.
Yes.
Addict.
You know, you weren't the top of a house.
was an
You work
addict.
the fucking button.
You're an addict.
Addict.
And you are dabbling with
Hold
gambling.
on.
Oh, no.
You know, of course the phones don't work when I need them. They shut off before, but I definitely need to get this call. How do I do this? Can you pick it up somewhere else?
And Frank was staying in me.
Where's Mars? The phones don't work, and we definitely have to take
Attic.
this call.
We're trying to get the phone, but there's of course a problem. So
Oh, whoa. E-Rock's hustling in
E-Rock
here.
ran
Well,
in.
then there
Wow.
goes his exercise for a month.
Mars, help me out. We got to take this phone call.
Mars
you sure?
is in here. Oh.
All right, let's try this.
Hello?
I miss you, Rock.
Yeah, it worked.
Rock did it.
All right, hello.
You rock. Colin Quinn, everyone.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Col.
That's Colin.
Were you at the Paper Mill Playhouse tonight? Huh? Were you stretching and doing your fucking one-man show that's superb? That's so good.
I was at a slam.
By the way,
It's not, I'm
Voss wasn't sure until the last moment if he was going to say that's terrible. And he threw in superb to try to take the high road.
He decided to take the high road.
Because here's,
Yeah,
I've been-
Boss, it's really, I appreciate anyone who wants to make that positive turnaround. It's really like 8 years too late for you to even start trying. Just on an age level, I'm saying. Don't fall. Not a career level, but age-wise. Forget it.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Pounding the pavement this early? What are you doing?
I was calling because actually I was so infuriated because I saw one of Norton's tweets, you know. Sometimes I'll read Norton's tweets because I have a full, vigorous life. And so I'll back up and read all the
Which tweet bothered you?
This is so
Norton
infuriating.
talking.
I don't even know if I can get it out. He goes, met Paul McCartney, Paul McCartney, for those that don't know, is one of the original fucking Beatles.
Yes.
It says, couldn't have been nicer,
Yeah.
which is, you know, a fucking soccer mom comment. First of all, just the idea that Norton somehow in his head thinks, hey guys, I'm signing off on Paul McCartney. He doesn't
No, here's what happened. Hold on. No. All right,
I'm not done with the tweet.
All right.
New, which I guess is some awful Paul McCartney album that's dropping on the 15th, drops October 15th.
Yes.
And the other thing Paul McCartney, who's part of a massive fucking machine, doesn't need is your goddamn promo for him.
Yes, but
somehow you thinking, hey, it was quid pro quo. And
No.
then I fucking promoted his album.
Oh, shit. Hold on a second now.
Are you biting your knuckle?
No, I understand. No, Colin's not impressed with the Beatles. I mean, they were a generation after him. No, but here's the problem. Here's why I did that. I said he was a nice guy because he actually stopped
He
it.
couldn't have been nice.
Yeah, I did say it like that, but there's only X amount of characters you can work in, and I was hoping for a retweet.
Oh, God.
I figured if I plugged the record, maybe they would retweet.
And Paul McCartney was saying how great Grown Ups 2 was and how your scene where you were doing the Dairy Queen, that scene where the Dairy Queen came out of your ass, how clever it was. You stink. You're the fucking worst. You'll take anything.
Oh.
You're scrambling. You're calling up to go after my pal's tweets. Shut up.
That's right.
Shut up and just have fun in Bridgeport tonight,
Is that
okay?
why at the grown-ups 2 rap party, you came panicked over to my table because you had nobody you knew there?
And the same thing. And your table was just me.
Jesus.
Poor kid scrambling over, so happy. I never saw you so wide-eyed in my life as you walking downstairs.
You know
at
what?
that grown-ups 2 party.
McCartney
You're out
could,
of your element in showbiz. Just admit it.
McCartney couldn't have been nicer, but Colin Quinn could have been.
Oh, man.
Colin Quinn could have been. It's like that scene in Mr. Saturday Night. You could have been nicer.
If Paul McCartney invited you to go somewhere, Jimmy, wouldn't he have been nicer?
I meant in
So
the
you said he
context.
couldn't have been nicer, but he could have been.
Not in the context of our interaction. Now, if McCartney had jerked me off. Well, yeah, but you only have a certain amount of fucking of characters. So you're trying to say something nice. You're trying to tweet something that's pleasant, so you don't get yelled at by the company for fucking running in and jumping in a photo that you probably shouldn't have been taking.
Oh.
And you're hoping for a retweet like a whore, but you know you can't say please
Wow.
retweet. So you do that, and you know that's what you do.
Yeah.
It's McCartney. What was I going to say?
Oh, that's true.
Was I going to try to be cool about it? I met McCartney. He was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
Chip, yeah, exactly. You should have met him as Chip. You should have had a picture of Chip with no one to say.
Oh, God.
No, I've done a few Chip pictures, but I didn't have the balls to do it with McCartney.
Oh,
Chip
man.
would have known what to say intuitively.
I did say something to him.
What'd you say?
I was like, hey, fucking, what's up with the Beatles?
Oh, God damn it.
Fucking Michelle Bachman is hot.
Hey, Carl.
Yeah.
Rich has also admitted that he's dabbling in the gambling.
That's what we
again.
thought you were calling about because
Yeah,
you cared
that's-
about your friend.
Yeah, we thought you heard that.
Terrible
I was
person.
worried about jury duty for Opie.
Yeah. He's dabbling again.
He is, huh? Boss, what are you doing?
Dabbling.
Shooting some craps.
We're not happy
Just
about
a little.
it.
I played the lotto a couple times.
No, tell him what else you did. Don't lie.
And I played craps twice in about 7 years.
When did you play craps?
Last summer at MGM Graham for one night.
MGM Graham?
MGM Graham.
He said Graham. You heard it.
He said Graham.
He
Yeah,
said it twice
MGM
now.
Graham.
Did I say-
MGM Graham. He'll be buying Coke soon.
Yeah.
And you also, not twice in 7 years, twice since last summer.
No. Yeah, that was in 7 years.
Okay, but that's easy to say. It's like if I drank yesterday and I said I drank once in 26 years. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just a way to
Good
kind
point.
of trick yourself a little bit. I think he's done it more
I'm
than
worried
twice.
about
but-
Voss.
Here's what I'm saying. And I have a complete dedication and hold on sobriety. I quit smoking about 10 years now.
Cool.
Okay, red meat 22 years.
Sure.
Okay, so once in a blue moon, I played craps when I worked in a casino. Here's the thing in life. I
Yeah.
completely stopped everything.
Sure.
You have hookers, all right?
But I'm not judging you morally. We're talking about what you see. Let me explain what the justification of the act. First of all, when you're arrested for rape, you can't get off by pointing out all the girls you didn't rape. You don't. You don't. Hold on.
He's talking out of experience.
You don't list all the shit that you've quit because none of that is relevant to your gambling. Like, I understand. Yes, you're right. I'm still active in my sex addiction. I still watch way too much porn. Absolutely. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about I'm not judging you and saying I'm better than you. I'm saying why I understand how fucked up that is.
And not only that, but how often is he going to get a casino gig? It's really not a problem. If it's only casinos, you'll probably maybe once the rest of your lifetime.
And also, lottery tickets fell out of his jacket because we
Yeah.
wanted to see his jacket.
He took
Oh,
off
my
it.
God.
Yes.
It was awful.
It was a lottery slip.
He's wearing a
It's slip, exactly.
He's wearing illegal merchandise today from Breaking Bad. It's
Yeah.
a Breaking Bad jacket.
A knockoff.
It's a knockoff, and he was bragging about it. And then he took the jacket off, and then we saw all the lottery tickets on the
He
inside
thinks
pocket.
it's Breaking Bad. It was from Breaking 2.
Right.
Boo.
First of all, it's not illegal.
Sure it is.
No, it isn't. How do you know? You go to the website. How do you even know it's illegal?
Sure.
No one's going
I
to
was
sell.
just making a dumb joke.
Oh.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Take it easy, fucking.
Right. Who
Go
cares?
to the website, guys.
Right. I think it's a knockoff, but who cares?
Yeah.
So why don't you go back to the 12-step stuff for fucking gambling? What are you doing?
You're right.
Of course, it's a knockoff stuff.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, man.
And sometimes you need friends like this to point things out so you can head down the right path in
Yeah,
life.
I don't want to see Voss gambling.
This is
I don't know
almost
if you
like
ever need friends like this, but yeah.
this is
Yeah,
like,
wait, no. Who needs enemies, right, Carl?
this was like this was an early morning intervention, and I want to thank all you guys.
Right.
That's it.
I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to do
You
the right
can't.
thing. Watch this.
You've never cried in your
Like
life.
this.
You have no emotion.
Oh, shit.
Here he goes. Yesterday's lottery ticket. He's ripping it up.
He's ripping up the ticket that you go in and buy the
Exactly.
lottery tickets
And if
with.
there's any god, it's a winner.
You can't win on the fucking slip.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If Voss can't cry because all his last tears dried up, he used them all up at Side Splitters in Tampa. After his 10th time there.
Tamper.
There in February. My wife is calling me now.
Oh, good.
Well, put her on speaker.
Hello, hold
Do you know how
on.
to do that?
Sorry,
Hold
All
on.
right, hold on. We're going to
Hold
put her
on,
on
Bonnie.
speaker.
Hello, can you hear me?
Can't cry.
You're on speaker. Hold on, with Colin's on the phone, and Norton's here, and Opie and
What up,
Anthony,
Bonnie?
and
Hi, guys.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hey.
who was laughing in the background?
Oh, shit.
That was me laughing. That's just because you've never heard my laugh before.
Oh, did she fucking... Wow.
What are you calling for? What's up?
Oh.
You know that Homeland is still downloading.
Uh-oh.
But the two episodes from last night.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm doing probably the third biggest radio station in New York, and you're going to call me to tell me that Homeland is still downloading.
Homeland stinks.
Homeland stinks?
Stinks.
Yeah,
Do you watch the Americans?
No, I've not seen that.
Fucking great.
Great, but Homeland stinks.
Well, we're on the second season. What's that? Norton said Homeland.
Oh, you know what? They lost me in this. I liked the first season. Season 2 lost me. It's typical Showtime. So you tell me what you think by the end of season 2.
Well, and if Norton sticks his eyes out when he says it stinks, it really stinks.
I have good taste in TV shows.
Okay, when he overacts on something that stinks, you know it stinks.
All right, look, I have bad taste in Friends,
Okay.
but I do have good taste in television.
All right, his
Stop
determination.
thinking.
Oh, really? All right. Well, listen. Thank you for calling in. Anything you'd like to plug?
I have my Dukes and Roxy tonight.
Dukes and Roxy in New Jersey, the one-nighter, the big fundraiser.
One-nighter.
You're doing
the fundraiser for I don't know what.
Wow. All right. Great.
Cool. Hopefully, it's a fundraiser for women whose husbands are terminally ill.
That you're hoping.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, that was terrific.
Well, she did get a great one in.
boy.
Wow, what a slam that was.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
We took a major test yesterday with Dr. Steve, the Myers-Briggs test, which we'll play on our podcast next week.
Who's Meyer-Briggs?
The people that invented the test.
Right, but who are they?
What kind of test is it?
It's
Some stupid pharmaceutical company that invented
hold on,
some
I didn't
fake
know he was
test
still
that
on.
caused things to legit.
It's
Look at him trying to put his headphones on because
Is
he's
that part
eating
of the
eggs.
test?
it's to see if you're compatible, what kind of people you are.
And why are you
Jesus.
promoting the big podcast? You're saying it's a really good one from
This week?
from LA or something.
We did.
I read your tweets.
Over the weekend. We were at the.
You're really proud of it because you keep pushing it.
Yeah, it's really good. We were at the LA Podcast Festival over the weekend. All the big, all the,
LA Podcast Festival.
all the big podcasts were there. Mark Maron was there.
LA to
Fair
fucking
enough, but-
come up with some shitty thing like that.
It was so much fun because it's great.
Colin's loving
First of all, the audience was great, and it prepares you in case you have to do a Star
Will you
Trek
shut
convention.
up?
A Star Trek convention. Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I remember in elementary school, like kids would say it like that, but you gave them a pass because they were fucking.
Because it was still a new show.
It was third grade. They're fucking drooling.
right.
And you had low self-esteem because your dad raped you in the shower.
He didn't rape me in the shower.
Exactly. He stood there and Anthony sucked it.
Yelled. Shit.
All right. So the podcast is great.
So we did it live. We did it live, and we had
All right.
two counselors come on,
Okay.
Andy Kindler and Jake Johansson.
And it was a good show. So go listen to that on Riotcast or whatever. Right?
iTunes or
iTunes, Rich Voss. My wife hates me. All right, hey Colin, you got any plugs today? I read your Twitter that they hung up on you yesterday without you being able to get a plug in.
Yeah, I think accidentally they must have disconnected from me. When I
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They didn't like my critique of the interview skills.
No.
We didn't care for that one bit.
I hate that he's paying such close
Oh,
attention.
I know.
He got us all nervous now, Colin.
Insulting.
Right, he's just paying attention to
Guys are
everything.
nervous anyway when you interview these people.
I'm never nervous.
Changed completely because like so. Oh.
James Lipton. Yeah, that's what we're gunning for.
However, we did ask James Lipton a question that he had never been asked in an interview before.
Yep.
And he said that. And if we had anyone properly handling our video, we would have gotten the credit for that instead of everyone else getting the credit for
What
it.
was the
You
question?
guys answer,
About him being a
first
pimp.
of all, who gives a shit? Let's say that first.
Well,
Now,
it's a very important issue. You may not care, but there are a lot of people who do care.
What about
You
him
know-
being married to Peggy Lipton?
Wow.
Holy shit. That just fucking a screeching halt
That hurt.
to everything.
That was a fucking chip special.
Oh,
Yeah, but the problem was that Peggy Lipton, I mean, it was a very fast-thinking reference, but it's just, no one wants to hear about a 1974 act. It made us all sad.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yes, I am, dummy. That's what I do for a living.
professional kidder.
Yeah, exactly. Are you tickling my funny bone?
What did you guys ask James Lipton? He's never been asked before.
Oh, now all of a sudden somebody
now
wants
you
to know.
care, huh?
How about this?
I don't have a human interest in these things.
How about you go look it up yourself?
Exactly. How about you fucking mind your beeswax?
It looks like someone cares
Yeah,
now.
someone changed their fucking tune.
Yes. Look it up in your Funkin' Wagnalls.
Might want to go to Wikipedia, sir.
Oh, God.
The man that doesn't give a care that seems to care a little bit right now.
Colin.
Colin, you're coming back because we got to bring in Laverne and Shirley again. We're doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
You're coming back for that or what?
Want to have Colin for that one.
And also, I got an update on Scorch. Scorch is coming back.
Oh, my God.
I know. I saw the
From F Troop.
Did you watch the...
Rockabilly Noir sent me the thing last night.
Did you hear, boss? Scorch has come back and goes, from F Troop.
He doesn't even
Meaning
know.
Larry Storch.
Oh my God.
God, Rich.
We want you to put out a coffee table book of all the words you've gotten wrong on this show, and it would be a
Exactly.
huge sell.
Jim
Yeah.
could spill it.
Yeah, I mean, encyclopedia. There's a lot of them. Dope.
Colin, you want to come in tomorrow so we could go over the Scorch video?
Oh, maybe.
Would be fun.
It would be fun to have you.
You can catch a plane from your place to here.
We got a lot of big guests on the show tomorrow. We got Big A and his dentist coming on the show tomorrow.
Wow.
That's a real booking, by the way.
Yeah, it's Laurence Olivier from Marathon Man.
And we wonder why we can't get Paul McCartney.
Jesus Christ.
We wonder why. We got Big A and his dentist. He chose our show over everyone else's.
It's like having a war hero on, though.
That's true.
Poor bastard.
It's true.
It's like, yeah, Big A's dentist or some guy that stormed the beaches of Normandy.
Yeah, they're going to call up and go, there's a guy down here in a fucking astronaut suit.
Why would you admit to being Big A's dentist?
Yeah, well,
Great.
is
Exactly.
he fixing him up?
What else did he do? He was Kennedy's barber. Handles disasters.
Yes, of course.
Anyway, so we're gonna do the Scorch video tomorrow, but he's got a new gig, I think.
Yes. No, I saw it last night. They said it's Rockabilly Noir sent me the whole thing.
Oh, it's fucking, the promo's great.
Combination show, and yeah, it's like a show.
It's going to be radio on the TV.
He's got a new concept. He's putting radio and TV together, I guess.
What ads?
Radio on the TV.
Radio on the TV.
I call it live from the compound.
All right, Colin. We got to get back to Voss.
Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, Colin.
Another terrific phone call from Colin Quinn.
That guy is...
He knows how to work a
He's a
phone.
national treasure.
He sure is.
He is
National.
my,
He should be buried.
my top 3 favorite comics.
Shut up.
Yeah?
Interesting.
Who are the other two?
You?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He's lying.
No, not
Wow, she's a
Do you have a napkin there, Rich?
Yeah.
It's a little distracting. There you go.
on my face.
Yeah, you wipe you had egg on your face.
Did you get your new teeth?
No, I got a few here.
Oh, they look good.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, what do you mean you got new teeth already? Let me see.
No, I got here.
Those are fake?
They're caps.
Implant. Oh,
Holy
you're not getting
fuck.
implants?
They're crowns. No, I'm
me
not
see.
getting implants. I'm getting veneer over here.
You scared all
they
of
look
us
good,
as far
dude.
as
They look
implants
really
go.
good.
And then I'm getting veneers on the front.
Doesn't that make your teeth feel thicker, though?
No, they're wafer
They
thin.
did. I put them on my
they-
cock.
No, it's amazing. I've seen people that have them. I've seen pictures. I've seen video.
They don't feel
The problem
different?
with veneers.
People have. Oh,
Is
what's
it
the
helps
problem?
Ven here really well.
Oh, you couldn't even get it out.
I know.
The problem with veneers. It helps Ven get out things.
Sometimes the teeth will decay under the veneers.
No.
All right, then you fucking
mine.
No,
get
you
the
gotta be
implants
careful of
after
that.
that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Under veneer, why? Because you can't brush
It's
them, right?
probably if they're not fucking
yeah,
done
yeah.
right. I got a dentist that's really good. They're probably not adhered right. There's probably a porous thing, or they didn't seal it properly. I'm sure there's a problem that if that happens, someone fucked up.
But you probably can't brush properly either. How can you? I guess you
can't.
could floss in between them, but
Yeah, you
you
floss in
can't
between.
brush them.
Listen, is powerful is sealed as well as they are, which they are, because that's what they do. They
Yeah.
seal veneers. That's what they're
Yes,
known for.
of course.
A seal is going to eventually loosen and leak.
All right,
and
then you
break.
figure some
Right,
shit out
it's
after
good.
that.
I'm just telling you, I've been through it all.
How long are they
All
good for?
How many fucking years do I have left?
How
Stop.
long until fucking
What am I
Anthony
gonna do?
sneezes and teeth fall out like bundle fly?
We're going to break. It's not going to get better than that. Voss, what are you promoting? Because we got to take a break.
Oh, this weekend I'm in Harrisburg at 2nd Street Comedy Club in Harrisburg.
Nice.
2nd Street Comedy Club. Or it could be 2nd Avenue. I think it's 2nd Street Comedy Club.
His plugs are never
2nd
concise.
Street Comedy Club.
You should write them down before you get in here because you get all confused.
October 25, 26, Rochester, the Comedy Club. November 1st, I'm with Dice at the Beacon. And then next weekend, I'm doing the Stitches in Lancaster, October 18 and 19.
Right.
That is a workout of new material.
Okay, and quickly,
Stephen Bejar has the plug. He says the second-rate comedy club. It's hilarious.
It's not funny because my stand-up is...
Everyone knows your stand-up's good. That's why it's funny, Rich.
No, but they can make fun of stupidity or something. But it's
all
ridiculous.
We know that when you hit the stage...
On a stage.
You're
not so much on
fucking
radio,
amazing.
but on a stage, you're amazing.
I love watching Rich on stage. Fucking brilliant.
The Opie and Anthony podcast this week, getting a lot of positive feedback. We're doing the poop episode. What do we got on the poop episode? You got a poop story from me, Anthony, and Jim. Then you got one from Jim Brewer, and who else?
And then the one that a lot of people are talking about, I think it's a part of Jim's story. Bob Kelly starts puking.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good one this week.
And then we got a nugget. What's the nugget this week?
Oh, I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. It'll be a surprise.
It's supposed to be a surprise.
So go to our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony. It's on iTunes. It's everywhere. Please subscribe to our podcast. It's doing very well.
I know. I look at your standings. You were like 20-something this week.
We're doing some numbers. We're doing some numbers.
But what your podcast is replays and stuff. And who narrates yours?
Well, we're supposed to, but we get lazy. Yeah, we'll narrate next week. We should narrate.
We were on like vacation, and then we'll
start
narrating. And then we had that.
Yeah, why pre-tape it?
And then the
we got
on vacation.
Lazy.
I don't know. Kidding.
Anyway, so go get our podcast, please, and subscribe to our podcast.
When I heard it, I loved it.
What?
Your podcast.
Great.
It's a lot of stuff we just can't get to anymore, so it's a cool way of getting that material out there for people. So more with Rich Voss, and I think we're going to seg into some Jocktober next as well. Stay there.
The Opie and Anthony Show. On Sirius XM.
All right, we got Rich Voss outside the studio.
Oh, my
And we got some
goodness.
Jocktober to do after the break.
Oh, yeah.
I miss Voss.
Psyched.
Yeah, he hasn't been on in a while.
No, I'm just doing a segment called Things No One's Ever Said.
Okay, can I play? I love his hat.
Oh, where is it? Oh, his hat is not. It's to prevent the stupidity leaks.
I love that. It's like one of those hats they wear in that Newsies show. You ever see Newsies?
No, but
it's a Newsies hat.
Yeah, Newsies.
Get your papers.
Although with him it would be Snoozies.
Juicies.
Juicies. Extra. Teeth in my mouth.
Yeah, extra. We're mocking your hat. Yeah. We don't like your hat.
He's been wearing that hat forever, or some form of it.
We don't like it. We don't like your hat.
Yeah.
Do you like my...
it looks like a blue...
Why did they give that to you? I'm asking you to snitch.
The meth.
The meth.
Yeah, the meth.
It's a good jacket for a guy in recovery to wear.
And it's got... Yeah.
But why do you have it? Like, why did they send it to you?
Because they heard us talking about Breaking Bad on our podcast.
We talk about
We've interviewed
Breaking Bad.
every one of those guys.
We interviewed half of them.
We've interviewed the whole cast.
But we get a lot of listeners. So it's just...
Jesus.
We were doing the auto benefit. And some guy was wearing this. And I said, I'd like one of those. And I go, of course, I said, I'll plug it on our podcast in O&A, but I forgot who the company was now to plug it here. But we plugged it on our podcast. And he sent me a couple jackets. He sent me two.
the guy.
I bet it has nothing to do with the actual show. Like some guy probably decided
It's
he's
a fake
going to pump
Heisenberg
out
logo.
some fucking...
Yeah, but I don't think
It's some
you could do that.
illegal merch, I'm thinking.
I think it's
bootleg.
illegal. I think it's
bootleg.
illegal.
You're wearing bootleg.
But first of all, you don't talk
wearing
to me like I'm fucking DeRosa, okay?
You got the
Breaking
hot
Bad
part.
jacket.
Is that I don't know.
It's got a
Breaking Bad.
Heisenberg
It's
jacket
a
on.
Heisenberg jacket.
Why do you have a Breaking Bad jacket?
Blue.
Why do you have a horrible Gap shirt? It's a coat. You fucking idiot. Why do I have it? To keep me warm.
that
I
was
don't
just
know.
stupid.
Why do you wear underwear? To stop piss from going on your pants.
So we're going to do this today? All right.
No.
We'll have fun. Trust me, I have no problem doing this. Let's go.
I'm not doing anything.
You have a stupid Breaking Bad jacket on. Why do you have
Because
it?
a company sent it to me for free.
All right, there's the answer.
But But it's not a dumb. You're making like why do I have?
It's kind of a dumb jacket. It looks stupid, but
okay. Let's take your vote.
But you're proud that you got it.
I would say it's not that the jacket's dumb. It's just what's between the hat and the jacket that's dumb.
That's what you would say as you clean up your coffee.
Yes, I made a mistake and I'm fixing it.
So did your parents when they dropped that load in each other.
Oh, fuck each other.
I understood what you meant when you said my parents. You didn't have to explain how it happened.
What's with the lining?
Yeah, why do you have that?
I'm not a tailor. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, you fucking 1 hour free radio douchebag.
Oh,
okay?
shit.
I'm not DeRosa, okay? I have a lot of shit going on, all right? I have posture and I have self-esteem. Wow. So you talk to me with respect. These clowns
can you say posture again?
Posture.
Okay. There you go.
These clowns can semi-talk to me with disrespect.
Semi?
With your horrible new haircut, okay?
My hair, I haven't got a haircut in 5 years.
Well, then it's a mess. Okay, it's really you're so hard.
Are
to
you
look
wearing
at.
illegal merch?
I think that is.
Do you think? I don't think it could be.
What does the tag say inside? It says Heisenberg. Is there like a production company thing there or something on there?
Yeah, it's ICM.
You know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Looking good, Rich. All right.
Oh, God, he's got it.
You and Geraldo should hang out together.
Planet of the Apes.
Yes. Jesus, he's showing us his abs.
Jesus.
He lifted his whole shirt up above his nipples.
He
Boss
did.
has good abs.
208 to 230, the Heisenberg limited edition.
What are you doing with this lotto thing? Gambler?
Competitive.
What are you doing with that?
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to leave my wife.
Oh,
Good luck to you.
Oh, no.
Gambling again.
He's got a
Rich,
pitch.
that's kind of
Lottery
gambling.
tickets here and there.
Yeah, really? I had a couple drinks once in a while. I smoked a couple cigarettes.
Oh, man.
You got caught by taking your jacket off.
Oh, you
You
What are
are.
you doing?
That's how Greg got caught with those cigarettes.
Right.
That's
From the
right.
Brady Bunch episode. And it turns out that they weren't his cigarettes. But I think that's your bet slip
No,
right
it's
there.
not. It's for my wife.
You
She told me
can't
when I
bet
go
for
into
your
New York.
wife.
You're playing the
You're
numbers.
playing.
Do you know I know a
That
comic?
leads to craps eventually.
Oh, man.
And that was your downfall.
I was in what casino over the weekend? Oh, Revel last week, and I didn't play craps